Afghanistan will be the focus as the UN General Assembly concludes in New York. But the country won't be represented by the new Taliban government, despite a request for its foreign minister to be allowed to speak. Instead, a representative from Afghanistan's former regime could address world leaders. Now, for more on this, Will Denslow joins us from the UNGA in New York. Will, there's some confusion as to whether an Afghanistan envoy will take the podium today.
Absolutely right. The message we heard from the Taliban last week is that they put in an official request to the UN Secretary General to address the international community. They said in that letter to Antonio Guterres that the current UN ambassador representing Afghanistan is no longer represented the nation, as Ashraf Ghani had been ousted as leader. Now, this means that essentially the decision goes down to a 9-member committee who makes these decisions at the UN, as the United Nations recognises member states and not individual governments. However, that committee is expected to meet until after the UN General Assembly. We heard last week, though, from Stefan Dujarric, spokesperson for the Secretary General, who said that Isaaczai is currently slated to speak. Now, while there is some degree of uncertainty about who will be addressing the international community on behalf of Afghanistan, there's been plenty of rhetoric from other nations talking about Afghanistan. Of course, we heard last week, or we heard over the weekend from Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, who said that he wants to work with the Taliban when it comes to fighting ISIS. We also heard from Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan saying that he didn't want to see the current Afghan government isolated by the international community. We heard a strong rebuttal from the likes of Narendra Modi of India, saying that some were using the situation in Afghanistan for their own benefit and as a political tool. We also had a break-off sidebar meeting at the UN last week that had the likes of Malala Yousafzai speaking to the international community, really pleading for more to be done to help the rights of women, children and minorities in that country.
All right, many thanks for that, Will Denslow in New York. We'll leave it there. I do apologise to our viewers, the slight audio breakup of Will speaking to us.